Yay for being a little bit late today. Some pre-stream setup took a little longer than intended. Let me get the... Where's the game? Game. Spare yourself. There you are. Get that actually running. Get these... It's going, right? Okay, it's going. Get these sent out. Alright, so minimize, minimize, minimize. Keep that up, because I do need to update the tracker as I play. Alright. Okay, that was weird. The emulator kind of froze for a bit. You know, it was still running. Haven't seen that before. Who are we playing as today? We are playing as... I want to say her name is Freya from Final Fantasy IX. I want to make sure of this. 9? Freya? It is Freya, okay. But, yeah, Anthro Rat person. Heck yeah. Alright. And so, like I said, since I'm a little behind, we'll just go ahead and get going now. Okay, we start in open mode. Okay, vanilla small keys. That's good to see. You deserve to see it. Hyrule is extra green today. I do not disapprove. We've also got some very questionable water. They need some better waste management systems. Vanilla. I think that's a vanilla reward for this. Fairy would be nice if we actually had, like, much more things. But alas. Oh, hell yeah. I would gladly take more bombs. No, not Red Mage. Freya from Final Fantasy IX. See? It's a little rat person. Although, mostly just from the ears, but yeah. Yeah, Freya being primarily a Dragoon, I believe. It's Red Boomerang? Oh, yeah, it's Red Boomerang, okay. I'm very doubtful of myself when I do that check now. I was starting to think, wait, could that be Kena Samaya instead? That's actually a good question. Maybe they forgot to add that in. Yeah, I do know for a fact this is Freya, because I remember I've actually manually picked Freya as a sprite before, and this is what her sprite looks like. But I can confirm this is actually Freya. You can also kind of tell a little bit from, like, the color of the inside vest as well. Early on with Fossil Chef Sandy, we'll take it. Especially since we don't seem to have a lot of money going our way yet. Oh, hey, more bombs. Let's start with a full package by the time we get to Kakariko. Which is not bad. A lot of bombs. Also no Enemizer, which is good. Seems like no random enemy damage, which is also good. Yeah, fairly standard seed so far. We'll see how long that lasts. Glop. Cape. That is a very underwhelming blind set so far. Unless we get, like, hammered here. Nope, just 20 bucks. One of these days, I'll just call out, like, a random item for a prize that on the chest early on, and I'll, like, nail it exactly. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god! But then it's gonna be something just like a blue rupee, and I'll be like, yay, I did a thing. Oh! Okay, so if we find access to Dark World, we can go there right away. Okay, compasses are shuffled. Yeah, I think of all the dungeon items, I'm mostly fine with compass being shuffled because it does literally nothing. Oh, lantern. Oh god, that's already access into, or toward it. This could be an Agaseed. 3 bombs, not for that much money. I don't want your bombs. Yeah, because Cape and Lantern alone does give us access into the Agnem's fight area. Hopefully we find some other useful stuff along the way, like, you know, a sword, which would be nice. Or even a hammer. I think hammer works on Agnem's little fireball things in the non-swordless, maybe? I don't actually know for sure. We're not going to see another shop for a while, so let's go ahead and get this. We don't necessarily need to spend the money on it, because it is regular enemy damage and regular enemies so far, but I kind of like to play it safe. Oh, hey, we got more bombs anyway. Screw you, vendor. I got a 100% off sale. Alright, anything of vital importance here? Just arrows. We don't need a piece of heart. Here we got more arrows. Not the greatest. Yeah, let's go down this way first. Let's take our usual route. We could go through Hyrule Castle and see how much we can get out of there, but I don't really feel like doing the bomb route today. Even then, it's not nearly as many items as this route would give you. More compasses. Pull the switch. Thank you. Boom, boom. We'll take that. Unfortunately, our only weapon is bombs. We have to be kind of careful with this. Oh, come on. Oh, oh my god, game. Oh god. Okay. So I need minimum 3 bombs. Okay, that's a better start. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. It should theoretically be easier. Okay. I have to get it on this go, otherwise we just wasted a bunch of bombs in our time. Okay, we go. Please give me more bombs. Not arrows, bombs. Huh. Okay, so we can't get Ice Rod Cave, and I know this is going to come back to haunt me later on. How did I dodge all that? Oh, never mind. The dodging has ceased. Okay, so we're just going to go right into Hobo at this point. And how do I want to go from here? We don't really have much money to get anything theoretically from the shop by Link's house. I don't know if I actually want to try to go there yet or not. Although we do have the Moon Pearl, so we can do... Okay, so one benefit that we did find out from the merchant is that we do get to find out what the item is before we make the purchase. So we can still go to Zora, find out what the item is, even if we can't actually buy it. So I think we will go that route since we do have the capacity to get everything else there. Just $20. We can also swing by the island and see what's on there. If that's of any import. Just a heart piece. Not worried about that in the slightest. Okay, so bait this guy's fireball. There. Then swim right back out. Walk right back in. Really, game? Okay, so how am I gonna... Because not having any bombs of any kind really sucks. Oh, we got a mushroom on there. That could theoretically come into play. Okay, so we have Ice Rod Cave that we still need to get. We have mushroom on Zora Ledge. This may not end well. Unless we just happen to get... Well, we couldn't get this anyway. Okay, it's at least not as bad as deals he normally offers. But still a bad deal. Since we have no weapons of any kind whatsoever, let's... Actually, no, let's do it this way. We do have the money for a full pack of bombs. We'll get those. We'll do the shovel check. And I think from there... I actually don't know what I'm going to do from there. There's nothing in Kakariko that we left. Don't have a bottle yet. Yeah, because if nothing else, we need the bombs for something. That much is not in dispute. We have nothing else of literally any value. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be faster to save and quit to Link's house and then go to there for the shovel. Also, I just realized this was Shop Sandy. Those bombs were not guaranteed to be there, but thankfully they were. At a very slight... Actually, no, that is more expensive than it normally would have been, so yeah. That's unfortunate, but we've had worse. Yeah, so far the seed is actually looking reasonable compared to the worst seed we've ever had. We cannot currently get to Back of Escape because we don't have the gloves, so we can't get access to there from the sanctuary. Although, depending on where the small key is, we could still take like everything from the front of Hyrule and be able to get back there. But the problem is we don't have a reasonable weapon at this point. But that's why I'm kind of hesitating from doing that. If we had like a sword or hammer or hell even hookshot, well, actually no, hookshot wouldn't be able to kill anything. Yeah, we would need like sword, hammer, or fire rod or bow to make me willing to do the Hyrule Castle part right now. Well, actually, no, I guess I could do it, because there's going to be more checks that way. And plus, we have more than enough bombs to be able to do with this. Actually, we'll do this. We're not going to be able to be... We're not guaranteed to get access to Back of Escape yet, but we can at least try it. Yeah, because there's always a chance that the one small key in the chest is in Back of... Oh, he has a sword. Hell yeah. Thank you very much, and welcome on in. Alright, not only did we get a sword, we got the nether sword. This is my favorite sword. Oh, we got glove, too. Okay, so we are actually quite close to having Darkworld access. All we need now would be either hammer or Titan mitts. Fear, my sword of the nethers. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Oh, come on. Oh, Looking Toad, thank you for the follow. How be thee on this fine eve? Assuming it's evening where you are. Maybe it's afternoon, maybe it's midday, maybe it's morning, maybe it's like dead midnight. Whatever time it is. How is it for you? Technically, if you're driving a forklift, you're not supposed to have any kind of like earbuds in or anything like that. Just speaking as somebody who does also drive forklifts at his job, that is not something that should technically be allowed by like workplace safety standards. Unless you're only listening when you actually like, get off of the forklift, at which point that's okay. Alright, so in that case, just afternoon for you. Gotcha. I hope you're at least enjoying your afternoon, and hopefully you don't have too much time left in your work shift, because that sounds like an unfortunate time to still be working. Okay, that'll do it. Oh, there's a bow. Hell yeah. We're just gonna... Actually, now we can perfectly do Eastern. Let's do that. May I ask what kind of business it is? Or is it just like a general, just like warehousing business kind of thing? Didn't need those, but oh well. Spent like 0.1 second to get it. More compasses. Oh, maps are shuffled. Okay. Agina, what do you know that I don't? He had nothing but dungeon items in his place. Wait, did I just call him Agina or Agina? Should have been Sarasla. I don't know why I'm mixed up. Yeah, I'm starting to think Sarasala's hut is actually a dungeon of its own at this point. Not a well-built dungeon, but it's probably still a dungeon. Oh, we have Pot Shuffle. Actually missed that during our trips to the well earlier. We got one item, so yeah, actually, pretty much everything here except for the big chest, or the big key, is going to be an item, so... Yeah, basically everything is required. We don't have a hook shot, so we can't take the mini shortcut. Out of my way. Second try. Probably go and mark the shovel as done, even though I never actually pick up the item. Hopefully it stays marked. But sometimes if I don't actually pick up the item that's linked to a specific item, like the shovel or mushroom, sometimes it'll like unselect itself. So I kind of had to keep an eye on it in that case, but yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You monster. How could you? Oh, we have Super Pot Shuffle. Because that chest should not have been a small key. That means the enemy drop something, or drop things too. We do not have the big key yet. We do have to go this way. Actually feels weird having Lantern this early. Good kind of weird at that, but still weird. Where is the item? There's the big key even. So regular pot shuffle is where stuff like the little switches here are kind of shuffled around and the basic pot contents are shuffled, but things like okay, so basically what super pot shuffle is super pot shuffle can have actual items underneath like the small key locations in pots. That's basically the difference. Yeah, otherwise with the regular pot shuffle, it's just the contents are switched around within the same super tile. Oh, we have a bottle. Okay. Yeah, like usually one good example of this is in the well, when you have the 3 chests in a row, there's going to be 2 of those are going to be, I think, have blue rupees underneath them, but when you have another case there, and anything that's a small key can also be an item. Well, I think that because of the fact that the small keys are not shuffled, that means all the enemy drops will actually be items, theoretically. I'm not 100% sure on that setup. But yeah, super pot shuffle, there are actually actual items under some pots. Regular pot shuffle is just the regular pot contents, just in different pots. Yeah, those aren't the official like community terminologies for those. That's just what I call it. In my opinion, it's kind of just more fun that way. Oh, actually fired too early. That's kind of rare. Okay, so do we have vanilla bosses? Is the next question. I should need a full set of arrows, but you never know. Okay, we can work with this. The one-eyed Moldorm. Nope. With Fighter Sword, you cannot avoid the fast phase. But we got him. Ooh! Okay. And it's a crystal. Nice. Not sure which crystal yet, but it doesn't quite matter until we get Dark World access. And 2 crystals, minimum. Yeah, I want to say in Super Pot Shuffle, the small key can still be... Like, a pot small key can still be a small key. I think it's just, like, super unlikely. Where do I want to go now? We've done... I mean, I guess we could do back to escape and do it that way. Yeah, go to one-eyed monster, as some might say. Alright. Part of me does also want to try to do the Houlihan room to get some more money, but I don't know if we quite need that. I think I might go ahead and do that with the next save and quit just to make sure, because we need to come out of Link's house anyway for the next check. Got a shield, got a bottle. Okay, so okay. First off, hookshot is amazing. Second off, because we haven't gotten the small key yet, that means small key is in Darkcross. We do not need to go to Darkcross. So there is that. Hyrule Castle is effectively complete. Actually, no, I can't say that because we have the small key or the super pot shuffle. I just realized. Oh no, does that actually affect things? Actually, no, there are no pot small keys in this, so that actually wouldn't be affected. Never mind. You know what? It's cheap. We'll go with cheap. Also, I forgot to do what I was actually going to do. Oh well. So now we'll head to Death Mountain, since that's perfectly within logic. And we can do, like, all of Light World at this point. We can't do hair yet, though. We would actually need a hammer or a mirror for that. But we can do pretty much the rest of it. Leave me alone, my dude. I don't know what the stun prize is yet. Okay, stun prize is just a buck. I feel offended. It's always weird nowadays actually going through this area and having lantern. Actually, so used to have to do it as a dark room. I'm amazed I didn't... Okay, never mind. I was about to say I'm amazed I didn't get bodied as I was getting bodied. That's how we roll at this stream. We contradict ourselves mid-sentence. There. Okay, nothing to worry about there. What's in here? Just a shield. I think I can count, like, on one hand the number of times that particular check inside the spectacle rock there has actually been something useful. Which is kind of amazing given how many randomizers of this game I've done. Especially if you include SMC3 on top of that. Alright, so no time Smith, so we can't do Dark World. And no mirrors, so we do have to go through the vanilla entrance here. Nope. I mean, I probably could have taken those bombs because they're nice and cheap, but eh. We don't really need a lot of bombs at this point. Oh, Sanctuary Heart, nice. And more money. Alright, what we got in here? Oh, flippers. So that is our logic. Ooh, blue suit, or blue mail. So we do have logical access to the mushroom now. Which I don't know if I necessarily want to go back there yet. Go. Okay, unfortunately, we only have one check left up here that we can do at this point. I don't know, maybe I do have to go back to pick up the mushroom. I mean, for all the items that we have, we do have some good items. They don't really do a lot right now. At least not in Light World. Okay, just a heart piece up there. We need hammer or mirror to get to Hera. What do I want to do after this? There is still one check by Agina that's always in logic. And we do still have the Ice Rod Cave as well that we missed out on earlier. See, the problem is, like, all of the checks that we have are just one-off checks. There's nothing we can do that's, like, really efficient. What do? Actually, you know what? We do have Dark World access. Technically. Do I want to do it, though? I'm gonna do it. Because there's not too many other things we can check, and like I said, they're basically all just one-off checks. And getting to Dark World would at least get us access to most of Pod, as well as actually, yeah, we have access to all of Dark World basically, except for Death Mountain and Maya right now. Because we can just use a hookshot to get over to the west side of Dark World. Yeah, this is gonna be the right route to go for now. I think once we find Mirror, we'll be able to start trying to route the other checks in if we need to. But for now, yeah, this. Nope, that's not the right way. That's for Dark Cross. Down here. Get ready, my fancy cape. Poof. Then we gotta... Actually, no. We got Fire Rod. We'll take easy mode. Oh god. How would I not take damage from that? Good lord. Oh, that actually worked. I think the hitbox would overlap like that. Cool. I've learned something. No, Dark Cross is just a specific room within the escape sequence. Dark World is just the entirety of Dark World, overworld. Yeah, Dark Cross is the room that you'd need the lantern to be able to see in, and the room itself is literally just shaped like a cross, like a big plus sign, and there is one chest in there. You don't actually need to kill the little bad things to get through here, but sometimes it just keeps it simple. You're also talking to somebody whose natural instinct is to try to be helpful and actually answer questions, even if they seem odd. So you're preying on my good-mannered nature. Basically taking a page out of a Griffin's book at this point. Ow. Then it's also not unheard of for me to like accidentally say the wrong name for something, and I can actually see myself like mixing those two particular terms up in some way, shape, or form. I mean, I've gotten Palace of Darkness mixed up with like Swamp Palace somehow, and I have no idea how that works. But mixing up Dark Cross and Dark World, like as far as like my words go, I can totally see that. I do sometimes wonder if I actually do have like some variation of like an actual like diagnosable case with dyslexia. Doesn't really like affect my like lifestyle or anything like that, but yeah, I wouldn't be fully surprised. Yeah, that's kind of another case in point. Okay, now I'm getting the full depth of the joke. Okay, well done, sir. You put more layers into that joke than I was aware of initially. You have bested me on this eve. Agnan, please stop being a dick. Yeah, this one we're guaranteed a third cycle anyway. Yep. It's only 4 hits so far. We do have one guaranteed fireball here. And here it is. Then any one of these 3 could be a fireball. But he's being a dick. He's being a dick. Okay, I kind of wanted him to do the blue balls thing that time so I could call him a dick stick. But the seed wouldn't let me. Alright, so what we got down here? Also, what's the goal? Okay, it's just a ped seed, so actually the crystal is completely useless. Good to know. We got money. I think we're good on money for now. We just need pendants. I know we did get a decent number of... Okay, so we don't need Pod, and we don't need Thieves Town. So we know that much. So basically, all we need to do is just collect all the items that we can in Pod, and we're just done with it. Yeah, because normally there's 5 items in Pod. With... Okay, so with Maps and Compass Shuffle, that would up it to 7. I don't think there are any small keys in pots, so that shouldn't affect the item count. Yeah, it should be 7 items in this dungeon. one of which we'll not be able to access because we would still need to get big key in order to get access to the boss. So one of the chests up front will have to be the big key. So we'll get 6 out of the 7 items here. I mean, yeah, that's how it works out sometimes. Hell, I think that's what happened last time we had a pedestal seed. Oh, big key right away. Okay, so we do have to use a road to go through a little side entrance first. This is one of those points where having mirror would actually be kind of nice, so we could do our resets a little bit faster. So go through this way. That's not the bomb. That's me bombing the bomb. So the problem with this section right now is that unless we find hammer within the next 2 checks, we're going to be having a very slow reset back to the front. Because we cannot progress from here without hammer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot faster to just do a death warp rather than... We don't have any fairies. We do have a fairy. Yeah, since you don't need to worry about going through Ganon's tower or finding Ganon or anything like that, I'm not really worried about having fairies on me. Especially with having blue mail and a whole bunch of hearts. Now we head for the front. Okay, there's still a bomb there. I want to try to build up on the bomb with the bomb meme, but I can't think of anything like witty to add it with. But just for what it's worth, I do get the reference. I will say, ha! Hey, more small keys. I'm trying to bet this is another small key. Hey, small key! Yay! I did the thing. Which honestly isn't that impressive with this dungeon, because there are going to be 6 chests with small keys. And more often than not, there's like 4 of them in the front of the dungeon. So you can pretty much plan for that like half the time. Even more small keys. We do have the big key, so we actually can do the bomb jump. Make things go nice. That's too much. Too much. There we go. Maybe a little more centerized. Come on. No. No. There we go. Hey, got a refund even. Nice. Hope we get something useful in this dungeon. That's not useful. I kinda want that. I don't need it, but I want it. We might have to be doing another death warp once we get all the rest of the checks here done. Yeah, so far I'm not liking the time we spent in this dungeon. We can get money here at least. That's, I guess, not the worst thing. Just in case, like, the rest of the shops in the game have, like, everything we need. Okay, so, yeah, nothing of value was found. And I'm not death warping off of the anti-fairies there, because I do not want to lose my magic. I mean, to be fair, that is a universal truth. It's not like it's... yeah. Oh, yeah. I just realized my response was not as witty as I wanted it to be. But an attempt was made, for what it's worth. So, no mirror, and even then we couldn't see what's at the Rosala anyway. So, we'll go check up on Catfish. We can also check the shop on the way, too, which would be a good thing. Because I know the Light World potion shop can actually just be a regular standard potion shop and not actually part of the shop shuffle. Yeah, no mirror, so we can't do Graveyard Ledge or King's Tomb. We can do the other two shop checks on the way to Skull Woods. Yeah, we'll be getting 3 shop checks pretty quickly, which would be kind of nice. Wow. Nope, we do not have Hammer, so we do not have access to the pod boss. This way I can know what dungeons are actually pendants and what aren't. But yeah, pod is one of the bosses where you actually are hard required to get the item from it from the vanilla game to be able to actually make it to the end. Oh wait, I don't have that yet. Catfish has offended me on this very day. I bestow a curse upon him, his family, and his cow. Yeah, just kind of a lot of walking at this point. Oh, I almost got the iframes. And actually, we can get Bumper Cave here if there's something useful there, which is kind of nice. It's not likely to be anything useful, but we can if it is. Just because they're dirt-ass cheap. Map for Turtle Rock. The one-eyed fish. Peep. Oh, you talking about the one-eyed. I know there's like the regular Zora, but they do have 2 eyes. And Octoroks don't have eyes, I don't think. At least not that I remember them having. I don't know. Well, to be fair, I don't know the actual names of like a lot of monsters in this game. Like, I know like the bats are technically called Keese, but I have no idea like what these 2 enemies are called. I think this guy might be a Moblin, I think is the term. But I have no idea what the hell these, like, bouncy mouths are. Dark World Zora. Yeah, I don't think I know offhand. Honestly, I'm having trouble even trying to, like, picture what they even look like right now. Because I just pay, like, no attention to them of any kind. We do have access to all of this dungeon. How do I want to do this? We don't know what the dungeon reward is yet. Oh, right. Hot shovel, forgot about that. Balls. Okay, so I need to... Got one double. Another double. Okay, good thing I have blue mail. Yeah, if I die after getting the chest here, I'll be perfectly fine with that. So I can just get a health refill. Ooh, somehow got the double on that. There we go. Oh, come on. Please don't get in my way. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, let's get our health back. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to finish this dungeon up now, even though we don't know what it is yet. Plus, we can get a potential item over here. Oh, right. With the pot shuffle, it could be in a different... Oh, God. Okay, so normally the left pot there has a small key in it. Because it's super pot shuffle, not only is that likely an actual item, there's also a greater than 0 chance that it's actually behind the locked door. And I don't necessarily want to spend my small key at this point in time. Oh, right. Pot shuffle. Just kind of wondering, wait, where's my heart? Then I'm like, oh yeah. The seat is weird. Actually, there should have been... Oh no, there's 2 pots up there, that's why. Okay. Okay, we have no worry about money anymore. Weren't really worried about money at this point anyway, but... Wrong side. Actually, because of the small key shuffle, we actually might not even get the small key that we need. I just realized this. Honestly, do arrows do anything to these guys? Nope. Well, I chose the wrong path in life. Yeah, we can just start from down here right away. So assuming this is even a small key, which is not guaranteed, or not guaranteed to be anymore. Okay, so I want to bring you against the spikes here. Oh god, I meant to... You go away. You... Why did I face to the right? There we go. Okay, it is a small key still. I want to try to fill up on magic and arts if I can, so... Especially gonna get all these pots. Well, I was hoping for magic, but unfortunately. What boss is this? Oh, this is gonna suck. Because I don't think I can even damage these things with a regular fighter sword. And oh my god, that lag. Yeah, I can't even... Oh god. Yeah, I don't think this boss is happening. There is no way in God's green earth this fight is happening. Okay, I can get a double hit at there at least. If I actually, play the game well. Oh god. Yeah, you know what? Let's just cut our losses. Now, odds are this is going to be a pendant dungeon as well, so we will have to, or probably will have to come back later for this. There are still some pots on the upper right side of that super tile, so let's see if we can get to the small key from there. There's 3 pots. And of course we can't have nice things. Yeah, whatever item was, or whatever item that small key pot would have been, we are probably not going to get. Unless we come back with like a bajillion keys. That's about the only circumstance in which I see us actually getting that item. Now, with all the checks we have within this section, we should get a small key of some flavor. There it is. Hey, more small keys. All the small keys, okay. So if you do end up coming back to this dungeon later on, then we can get the other item there without any real concerns about key usage. Did we get the... We did not have the big key. Because we are leaving 2 items and a boss check unchecked. Yeah, on account of the fact that we have no reasonable way to fight that boss right now. Yeah, and most of the routing you do within Dark World like this, you usually want to actually just do Thief Sound next and get these 2 side checks later. I did that too early. But for me, I like to get all the items before I go inside Thief Sound, just in case. It is a little less efficient, but it's just the way I like to do things. When the actual random prize is more valuable than the actual prize. You gotta learn it. Okay. So, how many... So we know the big key is going to be in one of the first 4 chests. There are, I think, a total of 3 small locked doors. There should still be 2 more small keys to find. I think that's the count, at least. I'm not 100% sure. Ow. Ow. Well, not so much ow, but, yeah, that's the other sign that we're playing Freya, is that you become just a regular Vermisian with the Dark World sprite. There's the big key. Money. Okay, that's the actual item. There shouldn't be anything else within the super tile, at least. Actually, kind of amazed I was at the vanilla spot, given all the options there could have been. Also, I like how my shadow is actually white instead of black. Ow. And vanilla small key. Actually, I think there might just be 2 locked doors now that I think about it. Okay, good. Yeah, it's always annoying to have the switch be inside one of the top, or the 3 pots in the top left, because then you have to re-hit the switch when you come back down, and then remember hit the switch again when you come back out for the final time. Oh, hell yeah. Now we can insta-kill a bunch of things. Me like you. Do a pre-completion pot check. Okay, so there's a switch. And unfortunately, not having hammer means we also can't get the big chest either. That's gonna be another check we're gonna be missing out on. Ow. Oh, we have a vanilla boss here. Okay. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, if this boss was anything other than blind, we would not have the maiden here with us. Yeah, with blue mail and a decent amount of hearts, we should be fine for this fight. We always have the backup of the cape as well if we absolutely need it for whatever reason. This can be a heart. Nope. It's nothing. I forget if we got the left pot here already. Apparently we did. Alright. Ah, damn it. How did that hit? It wasn't in the right direction. Oh yeah, we knew what that was. Forgot about that. Yeah, we're still missing a lot of important information for like what is what. So we do kind of need to just get all the items we can right now. This hammer would just be amazing right now. Would let us check that shop. It'd give us a lot easier Dark World access. Would let us get the Tower of Hera. There's a number of things that hammer would do for us right now. Yeah, we definitely don't need money at this point. We already have like more than half the shops checked. We still have like 1,500 bucks. Come on. Come on, Rando, not again. Like I said, we do kind of want these. Map of Ice, which we do not have logical access to yet. Or any access to, really. Because you are hard required to have Timespinner for Ice Palace. But once we find, like, another Dark World map, or we find Timespinner, then we'll... Actually, even if we find Timespinner, we'll probably just go to the dungeon right away. That'll be much of a point and check the map at that point. Yeah, not really too much else we have access to at this current moment. We're kind of running out of checks. In fact, all we really have right now is Hype Cave and Dark World. We've gotten pretty much everything else we can't get right now. Well, there's also a shop that we can do checks for as well. Well, it's not guaranteed to have anything. Oh, there's Timespinner. Okay. That does give us access to Dark World Death Mountain. That gives us access to Turtle Rock, which I'm not a fan of right now. Actually, we did have a map for Turtle Rock, I think. Maybe it's not the worst idea to do a map check at this point. Okay, so Turtle Rock is a crystal, but Ice Palace is a pendant. So flippers are hard required for the seed. Well, no, hard required would be if Swamp Palace was a pendant dungeon. In this case, Ice Palace is a soft flipper requirement because we can technically get to there without actually having it, but we don't have that option for the swamp. Oh my god. Okay, now we have the plethora of movement of Dark World access. So yeah, this actually does give us access. Oh no, we don't have access to Turtle Rock yet. We don't have any medallions. Okay, so how do I want to do this then? I think we'll do Tower of Hera first. Then we'll work on Dark World Death Mountain, since we don't have the mirror to go back and forth easily. And Hera itself should have... God damn it. Hera itself should have... I want to say... 4 items? So I think it's normally 2 in vanilla. Oh no, it'd be 5 items because we have Super Hot Shovel. I think that's how the math works. Because the small key would also be replaced with something else, possibly. Or actually, no, the small key would still be in the same dungeon. And yeah, you don't get any small keys from pots, so actually it would just be 4 items total. Oh, right, because there's an item underneath it. We can't actually hookshot onto it. Alright, how well is this going to work out? We kind of need that. Right now, it is our pretty much only access to the top of, I forgot to hit the switch. Alright. But yeah, that's currently our only access to the top of Tower of Hera, so we do kind of need that. Blue Cane is actually useless. Yeah, we found Cane of Samaria and something else, I forgot what. We found that in Hype Cave. And then we found the hammer actually in the shop just underneath Pod. Yeah, basically when it rains it pours. Just because I don't know about what boss is up ahead. Yep, that too. I think it was Mitz and Samaria that were in Hype Cave. did have a map for Hera too, I think, but I forgot to check it. Oh well. Yeah, we should be able to deal with this boss, no matter what it is. Okay, Mothra, we can totally deal with them. It's gonna be slow if we waste a magic charge, but... Well, there's a waste of magic charge. There's 2 wasted magic charges. I am good at this game. Now I gotta do spin slashes. So the regular swing... Oh, okay, I thought it would take more than that. But yeah, regular sword swing against Mothra will do nothing with Fire Sword, and he's completely immune to arrows of any kind. And that was a pendant. Nice. Yeah, it's been kind of like off and on. We've been getting like the loads of items. Like the first 15 minutes, though, all we had was just like bombs. So we have a pendant, pedestal seed goal. So we just need the pendants, and we don't need any crystals. We don't need to fight Ganon. We do have some minor shop sanity. We do have maps and compasses shuffled. We have super pot shuffle, so we do have items under pots instead of just keys. For the most, I think that's basically it so far. We have regular enemies, regular enemy damage. Yeah, I think that's basically about it. Check the shop. Absolutely nothing. So we need to beat... Okay, so we still need to find out where the other 2 pendants... No. We know Ice Palace is a pendant, but we need... Actually, we have access to Ice Palace now. Okay, we'll take care of that once we get this area done. I think I do want to do as much as I can within Turtle Rock, because there are going to be a lot of items in there. Actually, it's normally 5 items. Or is it 4 items? I think it's normally 4 items. Yeah, we do have to do Sick Kid. Well, I'm not sure when we're going to be able to route him in at this point, so there's not really... I mean, if we find, like, Flute, that'd be our one reason to go back to Sick Kid and get him as well. Because otherwise we have really nothing Kakariko or adjacent that we're interested in. Another compass. Hearts. Bombs. And nothing of value. Alright. I guess we could see if we can access Ganon's tower. Because if we can, I think we can do basically every check there right now. We have Hammer, we have Hookshot, we have Cane of Samaria. We have exactly the crystals we need, wow. Okay, so part of the problem is we don't know exactly what we need for Go Mode either. We know we can technically do Ice Palace, but with Fighter Sword, it might be a challenge based on what the boss is. Yeah, I think since we're doing all of right side anyway, we'll just skip that and just kind of do what we can over here. There's a small key. That actually might be our first obstacle. Are there any pots over on this side? There are not, okay. Okay, there's money. That's our first out of... How many items? Okay, so it's 22 items in the front. Plus big chest. So 23, plus 4 small keys, 27 items before we even go upstairs. Yeah, let's use this. Hammer is a much stronger weapon than sword right now. We do have to go this way because we don't have boots. A small key. Ah, damn. So we need to do this because we don't have boomerang. Hey, more bombs. Yeah, I think as long as I find Master Sword, I'll consider myself in more or less go mode. Although, again, part of it is we don't... There's still some dungeon entrances we don't have access to, and I don't know if any of those are going to be, like, a required dungeon or whatnot. It's kind of hard to tell what's a required dungeon in this game, or in this kind of seed outside of the actual pendants themselves. Look at Medora. Okay, we might have a way into Turtle Rock. And there's a big key, so we can get the big chest. So it's possible that Desert Palace is maybe the last pendant, and then we need the book to get access in there. But yeah, until we actually find the map, we're not really going to know. Which is part of the issue. And no boots means we have to actually go through this. I wonder if you could actually do like a bomb jump across that. I don't think it'd be much faster though, which would be part of the issue. We still have to wait for the bomb to actually like go off and then set it and make sure you get everything done that way. And just money. Oh, actually, I do kind of want to get this sex. Actually, I don't have the path for this memorized yet. Because for the most part, I haven't needed to. I guess I could have just set up a bomb jump there since I do have sword, but eh. Sometimes you just can't be bothered. Alright, hopefully we can kill this thing, or whatever's down here easily. Oh, we got land mollusks. Oh, I just missed. Oh, got him on the second go, though. Oh, too early. No. So, I don't know what the dungeon reward is until I find the maps. In this case, we do know what we need to actually beat the seed, because you can check the, per dungeon, when there's map shuffle, you need to have the map to find out what the reward for a dungeon is. So, for example, we picked up the map for Eastern Palace. If we hadn't already beaten it, I could just check my map while in Light World, and it'll show the icon of whatever the dungeon reward is for that. But yeah, if maps were not shuffled, we'd have access. We'd be able to find out what all the dungeons are just by checking our map, like, first thing upon entering the game. Okay, so we still got 6 more checks on the east side here we can do. And it's not too unreasonable to do, so we'll go ahead and do all these. Oh, there's a boots. And ice rod, okay. So, theoretically, if we find Trinex, we're kinda good to beat them. Assuming I can get my hammer shots in, like, perfectly fine. So, no powder, so we'll just take this thing now. We'll dodge for a bit. And then we'll do our sneaky cape trick. Ow. Yeah, if you activate cape, stand neutral spot so you're not moving in any way, shape, or form, then you grab onto something. You will stay invisible, but you will not use any magic. So it's a good way to be able to just kind of like forget this room even exists. And we'll use hammer on you because that's going to be a lot quicker and doesn't cost any MP. Ah, oh, damn it. I second-guessed my movement too much. That was 100% on me. Thankfully, that doesn't actually, like, hurt us at all. Just makes us lose a little bit of time. I don't need that, I'm already at full. Okay, I like how I use it upward, but still place it to the right. game is well coded. Okay. I think I want to take care of all these guys just to make sure I have the space and timing. Actually, I do have the boots, which does make things simpler too. So do that. I could just theoretically use Lantern on some of these, but for the sake of speed. Yeah, it's too low. Could be a magic in one of these, I think. Yeah. Oh, half magic, nice. I think of all the convenience items, half magic is my favorite. Okay, so we got a piece of heart there. Alright. So I think we can... I don't necessarily want a death warp. I kind of do, though. I think we are fastest way back out. Actually, we do have boots. Maybe this isn't the fastest way, but I've already committed. Yeah, because that is everything in the front of Ganon's tower. Do I want to go up and get the other... I think I do, actually. Oh yeah, and then one thing about the Super Pot Shuffle as well is that any enemies that drop small keys, their stock is also set to be like a random item as well, so it's not just pots in that case. That's not... Okay, that worked. Yeah, that is kind of an important little side note as well for this particular setting. God damn it. There. Yeah, that was not positioned right. There we go. Okay, same super tile still there. Gimme. Yeah, no? Yes. Okay, there we go. I was about to say no and yes about 17 times in the same second. Back here. Yeah. Back here. There you go. That actually worked. Ooh, that worked. Oh, just off. How did... Okay. There we go. Oh, that's not the right way to do things. Ow. Yeah. Alright. Could have been a lot worse. We got silvers. We're fine. Oh, right, it only takes 2 silvers. I thought I only had regular for some reason. Let's pick a little bit of everything up for a refill. see if I can get the super quick strat. Nope, not with that ledge dangling. Ah, damn it. Okay. Trying to do too many things at once. My poor brain cannot catch up. Or keep up. There we go. That's how you do it. So one of these guys will have an item of some flavor. Probably this guy. Because you need to actually hit him from the right angle. That would help. Okay, just has a small key. Compasses are useless. Compasses are still useless. So 2 items left to get. And then we can leave this place and never look back. Alright. Okay, we have vanilla Moldorm, which I am good. So 2 more hammer hits. We hook shot over to the validation chest, and we'll be done with this dungeon. Alright. Now we have to do another death warp, because there is no way anything's going to be faster than just dying. And thankfully, this is probably the quickest way you can do of death warping. Alright. So, still no mirror, so we can't go and use the book on the tablet yet. Which is a sad day. Do this so we can avoid damage from these guys. Oh wait, we need to be back in Lightworld for this. Let's do, what's its face? Spike Cave. We cannot use book because we don't, so we currently cannot get to the tablets because we don't have the mirror yet, so we're not doing that right away. And well, I suppose, yeah, one would be a good time to get that if there's nothing else we need in the side. It's actually not really a bad question. Ah, that didn't work. Crap. Hopefully I have enough magic for this. So I think the blue cane required more to start but lasted longer. Because it has a lower per second cost. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if we had mirror, doing the tablet check wouldn't be the biggest thing, but we have to go across the entirety of Death Mountain in order to get to the one check. So it's not really worth it to single that out right now. Quick check just in case we have... Okay, we do have Desert Palace, it's just a red crystal. We can ignore that dungeon. Yeah, I guess at this point we're just trying to figure out what dungeons are... Yeah, all we need to figure out is what the last pendant dungeon is, then we can be in go mode. So I think we largely have what we need otherwise. Also, this is not the way I need to be going. I need to... Oh no, this is the way I want to be going. So you need to enter from Lightworld in order to get to Turtle Rock. That's one of the things I always end up forgetting about somehow. Also, I should have actually checked to see what the medallion was. Because if it's not Quake, then we can't get in. Okay, so it's... So actually, that's a good thing. That means we do not need to do Turtle Rock. Which is probably the best thing I can... Actually, where do we go from here? I guess we can do Ice Palace. We have literally everything we need for it. I mean, we do know for a fact we need to beat it. So we've already... Oh, actually, let's take care of Ice Rod Cave while we're in the vicinity. It's possible that Mire is like the last pendant location, and we would absolutely hard need Flute to get to there. So just in case, Flute is in Ice Rod Cave. So that's usually about how my luck with these seeds goes. But you think you're good for a while, and then you find out you're like an hour and a half away from go mode still. Much less actually beating the game. That's too early. Well, I don't think we have any more maps right now, which I think is part of the thing. Because we already know everything in Light World. And I think I did do a... I think I did a Dark World map check fairly recently. But yeah, the main thing right now is that we know for a fact Ice Palace is a required dungeon, so we're just going to beat that first and see if we can, like, stumble onto another map we need anyway. I can do another quick map check before we enter. See if there's anything new that we know about. Okay, so nothing new. Oh, I could just hit R. I'm fine. Yeah, I put that bomb too high up. Damn it. Actually, I can just use this instead. The choke shot kills those guys instantly. Oh, I didn't know that was a boomerang. I think we already have all the small keys for this dungeon, which is kind of silly. Ow. Okay, we still have more small keys apparently. Good lord. There we go. Okay, there's Turtle Rock access, which we don't really want anymore. That's something that we had to deal with now. Also, apparently missing an item somewhere. It's probably like a pod key. I don't know where it would be, because I know there's one pod key up here that we're about to get. I can't think of where the other one would be. There's going to be an item. Okay, there's the item. Now we just need to find the switch that lets us get back in the room to the left. There it is. Wait, how'd I step on it again? Ow. I'm actually going to utilize the fact we have an extra small key to pick up some more magic. Because if this winds up being a vanilla cold stare fight, we're going to need more magic. Even with the half magic. There we go. That'd be plenty. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I think there's more magic under these two pots here as well. Well, in vanilla, they'd be under both of those, but this is a pot shuffle, only one of them on it with it. Which is, this should still be fine. Here we got... It is vanilla cold stare. Alright. I think I can still spin slash. Oh, I won't know. Oh, nice, I got the triple. Okay, so a lot of magic. Now I have to use spin slashes to do any damage. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay, there's one out of 3. There we go. No, not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of excited by the idea of having a map be our go mode item. Find out, like, we get like the map for Skull Woods, and we find out that's the last pendant. That's our go mode item. I want to see that. Not a compass. Especially not for Ganon's Tower. Okay, so there's 3 dungeons we do not know the proper reward for. So Skullwoods would be a quick dungeon we can get to, because it's literally just the boss and that's it. But I think that's the route we're gonna go. Sanctuary, yeah, because we don't have flute. Yeah, because if nothing else, at least we have hammer now to be able to deal with the little popcorn things. Actually, you know what? Because we're here, let's see if we can upgrade our sword a bit. We got 2 quick checks we can do. Plus, we can check sick kit as well. There's just money. I have not yet, and there's not really going to be a good way to route that in. So, odds are I'm not going to be checking that at all for the rest of the seed. If I had the flute, then maybe. So then it would be a fairly quick matter to get over there. But without that, there's not really a good route for that. Because again, technically right now, our most likely go mode item is just a map. I think we have all the items we need to actually beat like any of the bosses at this point. Just a matter of trying to figure out which dungeon we need to beat. And then maybe getting some like convenience items along the way. Yeah, because with our current items, there is no boss we cannot beat. I guess we could while we're in the area. Although... Okay, so we'll do the shop check for Village of Outcasts if it turns out Skullwoods is not dependent. Because if Skullwoods is dependent, then that's just GG, we're done. I'm pretty sure we've gotten everything from this dungeon otherwise we can possibly get. How many small keys do we have? We do have plenty of small keys. We can sneak into the trap room up here and see what we can get for items. Just remember how we do that. Okay, so I know how you're supposed to do it. We're gonna do a cheeky way. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, we'll bait the Wallmaster. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's a big key. Okay. So we can check the big chest on the way back out. I feel like I'm one pixel further over the pit than I should have been. Huh. There we go. Damn it. Okay. So unfortunately, this fight is actually still going to kind of suck because of the fact that the floor is going to be constantly moving in random directions. Yeah, Fire Rod actually does nothing for this boss. We can use, well, magic itself doesn't do anything for the boss, so we can just spend our magic all day long happily. Probably should have taken that harp at all. We'll live with it. Or die by it. One or two. Alright, super menu boss. Oh, we even take damage right at the start. That's not fair. Work? Okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, because there's a certain point at which Argus's head actually like blocks the hookshot ability on the popcorn thing. Alright, now we just need one silver arrow and we're done. Oh right, he just kind of like hovers around the center because his movement is screwed up in this room. Alright. Please be appended. Not go mode. It is unfortunate. Blue Cane does not hurt the buffs. Only Master Sword and above and Hammer hurts it. In fact, Blue Cane is actually kind of useless. It really doesn't do damage to any boss, honestly. The only boss it does damage to that I can think of is Armos Knights, and oh my god, is that a slow way of killing them. Because it basically does the same amount of damage as like a regular Fire Sword swing does, if I remember right. Which is the almost the least efficient damage you can do to like anything. In fact, Armos Knights are even kind of annoying with, like, Butter Sword, honestly. They still take, like, 6 hits with the Butter Sword to kill each individual statue. Oh, okay, yeah, Blind is probably the one boss where Blue Cane can't be useful. Although that's slightly more because you also get the invincibility out of it in addition to the damage. Yeah, that's probably, like the one shining exception. Otherwise, Blue Cane just mostly sucks except for being like an invincibility item if you don't have cape. We can also do hammer pegs while we're here. Oh, we have a map. Is it a useful map? That's useful. That'll tell us where the last pendant is. God damn it. Well, we need the mirror and... No, we don't need the mirror. We do need the flute. Flute is our go mode item. Come on. And unfortunately, flute can be anywhere but Misery Mire right now. So we have literally the entire game still to check. This sucks. So what else can we do? So the only part of the smith chain we could actually do right now would be the smith itself. But it's going to be a pain in the ass sequence because you don't have a mirror. But at this point, I don't want to turn down any... See, the problem is arguably the best thing we could do now routing-wise would be go to Turtle Rock. I don't want to go to Turtle Rock if I don't absolutely have to. Because that is a long dungeon. But to be fair, it does have... Oh no, it actually still has the same number of items because the small keys are actually still in the dungeon. Just they're in different places. But actually, yeah, that doesn't really change the item layouts at all, I guess. I was kind of misthinking of that earlier. And yeah, we can't do Magic Bat either because we don't have powder. Why does everything suck? Oh, there's our Master Sword. I'll take that for convenience. Okay, let's actually go ahead and do Desert Palace instead, because we can get a Gina, we can check Desert Ledge, we can get everything in Desert Palace. Plus, we can get the Red Crystal, which will give us access to Pyramid Fairy. See if we can get anything useful from that. I think that's probably our next best routing outside of Turtle Rock. Thought I could dash in time, but apparently not. Oh, right, it's only Master Sword, not Tempered. I mean, kinda, yeah. Or as I'll call it, because it's funnier sounding to me. We have the Pooper Scooper. It doesn't scoop very well, because its quality is poop. Actually, we need the book for this next part. Not there. Where is the book? There's the book. Okay, just 50 bucks there, so I'm not worried about that. What is Freya's praying animation? Oh, okay, just standard prayer. Actually, probably a better name for that would be the Stab Brick at that point. Alright, so what we got in this dungeon? We have the stupid setup of... Okay, it's not so bad. Okay, so we can check this out immediately. Okay, I can tell you our worst case scenario right now. Worst case scenario for the seed is that the one check that I do not know where it's located in Ice Palace has the flute. That is 100% the worst case scenario for the seed at this point. And I can kind of foresee that being the case. Yeah, we actually do need all those small keys for this dungeon. And we did get the big key. I mean, yeah, but brick has like a secondary terminology when it comes to poop, so that's why it's funnier. The stab brick. At least I think that's another term for poop, if I'm thinking correctly. Admittedly, my knowledge of toilet humor is not as grand as it is for most people, because I'm not really that much into it, so I might be missing some context. Okay, now I'm actually not even sure anymore. I'm questioning everything I've ever known in my life. Like, am I even a cat? Maybe I'm a gazebo. Okay, so the next pot will be an actual item rather than a key. Oh, here's gonna be the item. I forgot that was also a locked door. Oh wait, it's gonna be the same super tile, so it's gonna be one of these pots. Okay, just didn't need that. I completely screwed up the setup. But oh well. Alright, what boss do we have here? I'm guessing Trinex. Yep. I hate when I'm right. Especially when I only have Hammer to really do anything with them. Thankfully, the ice head cannot actually freeze any floors that are not actually internal rock, so the fight isn't as bad in that sense. Just to make sure. Okay. We're not gonna be able to get the quick kill with just Master Sword, but we can still try to get some extra damage in. There we go. Come on, give me flute. Give me the fluty booties. That is not a fluty booty. So after this... So if I do... Yeah, I think I just go straight for Pyramid at this point. There's not really a good way to, like, route anything else into that as well. I just realized this is actually the slow way to do this. Damn it. Let's just stun everybody. Yeah, because we can't even get into Swamp Palace if we don't have Mirror either. So there's, I mean, we can finish a pod, but that'll only be if like one check, and the crystal wouldn't even do anything for us. Yeah, it's one of those things of like, when you want to be right, you're wrong. When you want to be wrong, you're right. That's just kind of like a general lesson about life. Yeah, I think if this isn't it, then we're just gonna bite the bullet and do Turtle Rock. Because that's gonna be like the most efficient thing we can do at this point. We'll just pray that it's there. Also, what's the, oh, tempered, hell yeah. So what is the free potion we can get? I am filling up on these. I don't need to, but I'm going to. No, we should be fine with 2, actually. Yeah, let's go back to Death Mountain. Start taking care of everything over there. And I think this is probably going to be the best chance we have to do the tablet in this area. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. Ow. We need to stay in Light World. So we still need to go in through the standard entrance to actually act or open up Turtle Rock. Yep. In fact, that's basically the curse of Dark World, where like, well, it's Dark World itself, kind of like everything gets morphed into like kind of an evil or like the opposite of what something is supposed to truly be, and that's why the Pyramid Fairy is like super large like that, because the fairies are typically not of that size. Just a piece of heart. Alright. Didn't even have the courtesy of being a 4th heart piece. For shame. Oh yeah. Ow. Stop being invincible. Damn it. Alright. It's actually faster to leave and re-enter than to wait for that thing to unfreeze. Perfect. That was, Ether. Yeah, the Dead Rocks are one of the worst enemies in this game. Although, technically, depending on, like, what the situation is, like, half the enemies in this game to me are the worst enemies in the game. I don't know if I necessarily have any, like, actual way with my words. Next, one of my other worst enemies in the game is the little electrical, like, floating tentacle things. The ones that, like, with, like... So there's only, like, maybe 4 or 5 frames between when you swing your sword. Maybe a little more than that, but just a fraction of a second between when you press the button and when your sword swings. They always activate their electricity stuff in the middle of that window. And that's why those are one of the worst enemies in the game. And then, like, the mummies, which I think they're called Gibdos. Those are also the worst enemy in the game because they take so much to actually kill if you don't have Fire Rod, and if you don't have the magic to use Fire Rod. That's not what I want. Oh, that's too far down. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, there's powder. So powder might be technically our way to go mode, in case the magic bat has the flute. I'm kind of grasping at straws to make things seem better than they are, but... Especially if we can find mirror, then we can do the... That's one of the reasons I hate those guys. Because if you get electrocuted on those platforms, you just fall off the platform. The reason for why I hate those things, Exhibit A. Alright, and since we do have Tempered Sword, we can actually do a Spin Slash. Oh, if I had positioned it correctly. Yeah, if you actually hit these things with the... like a double hit from the same Spin Slash, you can actually just kill them instantly instead of having to like knock every single one of the little puffball things down. Yeah, this dungeon is not being very go mode friendly right now. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh god. We do have powder now, so I can try to... Damn it. Didn't give myself enough set of time. There we go. And because of the key layout, we do need to check this chest. And also the fact that we're still trying to find a single item, which could be anywhere. Okay, that didn't help. I forgot to account for the switch here, after the unfortunate shenanigans I involved myself in. Let's get some more healing. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna use Fire Rod in these ones. Keep it simple. Unfortunately, we don't have the mirror, so we can't check Mimic Cave right now. But we can at least get work on getting the big chest taken care of. Okay, best case scenario right now is that we find mirror inside this chest. Nope. Actually, if we find mirror in any check except for the boss at this point. Actually, no, that... Because if we find mirror anywhere between now and the boss, we could actually use that just go right back to the start. Be able to get the item there. Crap, I screwed that up. Whatever. Let's take damage. What was I trying to say? That even if we did find the mirror, we would basically then have a choice of either mirroring back to the front to get that chest, or fighting the boss, because there's no way we could, like, route the two in at the same time at that point. Yeah, not finding mirror there, assuming mirrors in this dungeon at all, is kind of the sucky thing. Also, Pop Shuffle, we gotta check on everything. Oh, that's gonna take me down regardless. Right. There it is. Just for the hell of it. Alright, we got 4 chests right up, or all in a row, which will be kind of nice. Ow. There's red mail. Okay. A little more damage reduction. There's flute. We have go mode. Yeah, I should have just gone into Turtle Rock. Simple as that. That's not where I want to save and quit, actually, because I don't have the flute activated yet. Sanctuary. Alright, this does at least give us a chance to go mode Misery Mire, which can be pretty quick if we get lucky enough. So hopefully we can do that. Now, one of the benefits of this mode as well is that we can completely skip the Ganon fight, so it'll be like a much quicker, like, you know, once we get the last pendant, we can just literally end the game immediately. I'm not going this far down. I do not need to. There we go. The way that the logics are set up... Oh, okay, I didn't realize this could have been a different medallion even, but yeah, we kind of lucked out on this one. But yeah, the way that the logic for my randomizer seeds can be set up is that this could be what is referred to as beatable only, which means that if an item is not required for completion of the seed, it could technically lock itself out. Like, there is a non-zero chance that the mirror is actually locked in Swamp Palace somewhere, despite the mirror being required for Swamp Palace access. In fact, I'll actually probably check that once the seed is done, because I'm kind of curious as to where that item is. Okay, in case I forget, remind me when we beat the seed to look up the spoiler log to find out where the mirror was, in case we don't actually find it on the way to go mode. Yeah, because there were basically 3 different setups for logic in the Link to the Past randomizer. There is, I think it's just called Standard, where you... Oh, no, it's called... first one is Locations, which means that every single location of the game will be accessible in some way, shape, or form. The logic to get those may be stupid, but every single one of those will be available. Well, Bombos wasn't required for the seed, so I'm not particularly interested in that one. Yeah, well, I suppose Mirror wasn't either, but yeah. Yeah, if Bombos was, like, the requirement for Turtle Rock, something like that, I might be interested in checking that, but since Bombos had no bearing on how the seed worked out, I'm less interested in that one. But yeah, I do want to find out where Mirror was, because that would have changed a lot of my routing decisions, as well as which checks I would have been able to do. Okay, so that was money. We're out of small keys. I don't... Oh, actually, there could be an item up in here. I'm doing completely the wrong thing for routing, but oh well. Actually, I could probably still have gotten the item that's over this way. I don't need your item. I don't think there's any locked doors over this way, actually. No magic? Nope. Didn't really need it. But yeah, probably a better way to phrase it is that Bombos, because it didn't have any logical placement in the seed, wouldn't be like really interesting to find out. And because it couldn't lock itself out anymore either. But yeah. I feel like I'm just saying the same thing actually, so never mind. But yeah, TLDR, I'm more interested in Mirror than I am in Bombos. I think we did see mushrooms somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh, we actually can't go that way because we don't have a small key. That kind of sucks for that. Oh, right, pot shuffle. I always forget about that in this room. There it is. Well, we know the big key is not going to be inside the big chest, because the big key is required to get access to the boss. And since this is a required dungeon, it can't lock itself out, so we know we can skip one chest and be perfectly fine. And this still kind of fits with the routing as best as we can get it done. Just for the sake of convenience and safety. But we can't get this chest, because it's not going to be the big key. There's a big key. Alright. Actually, okay, there's a small key. Now, one of these days, I will be able to make the squeaky trick actually work. I just don't know when or how that's going to happen. I probably should learn the other setups for it. Nope, that didn't work at all. Alright. If you can get, like, the dust being kicked up from starting a dash in, like, the right setup alongside the timing of the block placement, you can actually make it so you can hit these couple switches from unintended angles and make everything go a lot faster. But it's something I've never been consistent with, despite my best efforts. Come on. There. I've been able to get it a couple times, but it's been a while. Oh, he actually got me. Wow. That's the first time I've ever been fast enough to actually beat that thing to the wall. Which unfortunately means things go by a little bit slower, because it has to take like a few frames to go in and out of the transformation. But... oh, we got more land molars. Okay. Ooh, just before his head went in. Nice. Alright. Okay, so I think the quickest way with Flute would be go to Death Mountain, just run out the door, and then flute away back to Kakariko. Actually, I didn't realize we started that close. Alright. Oot. It's actually probably faster to take the left path, but that's one of those things I never really properly had a chance to, like, figure out for routing. I know that first log there just kind of brings you a loop around there. What died? Alright, and... that's... oh, yep, time. Alright. Yeah, that one just like any other pendency goes, really. I mean, there is like a 0.5% chance that it can actually get like everything needed the first half hour and beat it, but yeah, not usually. Try force? More like a try trice, am I right? But yeah, so spoiler log. Where was Mirror? Mirror was in... oh! Okay, so one of the... there's a couple of rats in the escape sequence in the Hyrule sewers that they normally drop small keys, but since they dropped items, one of those rats actually had the mirror. So if I had actually went to check Dark Cross, I actually would have gotten a mirror from one of the rats. And Dark Cross itself... yeah, it was the Hyrule Castle small key, so I had absolutely no reason to ever check that. Yeah, that's where Mirror was. And then, since the note of it was asked, Bombos. So Bombos was in Swamp Palace. Inside Waterfall rooms, that would be... which room would that be? Waterfall? Not sure which room is Waterfall room. Oh, it's probably the last chest you get before the boss, because there's like a waterfall you have to walk in through to get actually to the room to the boss. Where was Mushrooms? I know we saw it, but we never had a chance to pick it up. Mushroom... Zora's Ledge, that's where it was. Yeah, that was another place we never had any reason to go back to. Yeah. So that was basically all the items. Oh yeah, Mushroom was on Zora's Ledge, which we did see earlier, but we didn't have a means to get it at the time. So we couldn't even like cheese our way into it. But yeah, basically just a little bit south of where this guy is right here. But yeah, I'm gonna let the credits run through real quick. I'll do a quick little BRB, and then I think I'll try to get a hopefully quick Super Metroid run going. Because it's kind of too early to stop stream or to end stream, but it's also a bit late for Super Metroid. But we'll just see how it goes. But But yeah, in the meantime, BRB. Alright. So since there's still some credits left until the stats, we'll go and do a quick fast forward on those. Where is your... Yeah, because slow credits are slow. And they're also slow. And unfortunately, this version of the randomizer does not have the option to hold X to make the credits go faster like it as an in-game thing. That's the primary, or I guess the main randomizer would be the right phrase, but yeah. So yeah, we had our first sword fairly early, because I actually did do this, I kind of was helped into the decision of doing Hyrule Castle, but yeah. The flute wound up being our go mode, which, you know, was a thing. No butter sword, bunch of fire sword. Yeah, we did get big key at a decent point. Although unfortunately we weren't looking for the big key in Ganon Tower. 20 saving quits. We had a lot of death warps that run. I don't think any of those deaths were unintentional either. Yeah, 203 out of 276 checks, thanks to Super Pot Shuffle and Shop Sanity. So now we got those set up. Let's go make a Super Metroid rando and try to get that done like super hyper quick. So make sure it's basic. Yep, basic rando. Because any of the other versions of rando, like area, door color, or boss randomization, those do tend to make it just take longer, and we don't really have time for that tonight. It kind of sucks having to actually go back to work in the morning, especially when you get so used to having or being on vacation. Do you have any new sprites of note? Not seeing anything too exciting, so yeah, we'll stick with the wolf. I wish they had an option to pick like a random, like either Samus sprite or random ship type. I don't really necessarily feel too strongly toward any ship at this point, so I just kind of want to just do random as it is. But yeah. So that is created. Change over to the Metroid scene. Oh, it didn't take for some reason. There we go. Then add it to. So no longer Zelda, it is now Metroid. Alright, so we got that updated. Get the be under my downloads now. Get the tracker set up for the right thing. I wish I didn't have to keep resizing the tracker window whenever I pick the Super Metroid. That's kind of the worst part of it. It's like that's the only tracker it does it with too. Is like everything else is like correctly sized to begin with, but that one, for whatever reason, isn't. It was doing splits, so save the splits. Open Metroid randomizer. All right, should be good to go. Yeah, because it's late, I'm just gonna go right into it. Make sure controls are good. Yep. Turn on Moonwalk. Go. Okay, I kind of like this as the ship theme. Not gonna lie. I actually got the... I forget what that's called. But yeah, there's like a little kind of movement tech you can do to prevent yourself from like stopping at certain things. I want to do that with that little turn the air there. Yeah, I got them all. Go me. Morph Ball. More supers. I'd much rather see a Pod Run right now, though. That's what gives me access to checks. There we go. Perfect. Missiles. E-Tank, okay. E-Tank is nice. Ah, couldn't get a Mach Ball there. There's just like, just not enough jump space. Hey, more power bombs, sweet. We can actually get like the good starting route, which is nice. We can get everything in this section up, or with the exception of the climb. Climb supers, I think they are. And we can get to Gauntlet right afterward. Oh, I missed that one. It's actually probably for the best that that wasn't Speed Booster, because even if we did get that, we wouldn't have enough health to be able to go through that particular check. Oh. how I missed that particular wall jump, but okay. How did that not open? Oh, wow. That is a super early gravity suit. I jumped too early as well. Okay, so that's a lot of damage reduction, which is nice. Is this worth the fight? It is not worth the fight. Alright, see how many tries it takes to do this. Actually, I should have bombed the thing open first before saving, but oh well. We must have an extra power bomb to spare. No. Come on. There we go. Please, thank you. Friggin' missed inputs. I'll take him. At least until we get charged. There we go. Power bombs. Oh, okay, that's nice to get early on. So now we don't. Now we can actually skip like the rest of the missile drops we get. Yeah, because missiles are generally only useful if you can like never find charge. You can use those as kind of like expendable ammunition against well, for pretty much anything in Turian. But with charge, we don't need to worry about that. Ow. Down here we have more power bombs. I might take those, depending on what we get here. Oh, high jump. Okay. E-tank. Okay, we'll skip the power bombs down there. We'll just take these. Because generally you don't really need more than like 20 power bombs. Unless you have some like really weird circumstances happening. Ah, it's damage. Not worth much more, but it's damage. Yeah, I generally don't scoff at a Spazer if it's like the first real BMIC. More E-tanks. Oh, too early. There we go. I have a terrible aim. Oh, I almost made it! I almost got the Mission Impossible, where you can actually, like, with high jump, you actually jump back up through that corner block before it closes again. I didn't realize I could possibly do that until, like, literally just as I was falling through, so I'm like, ooh, I want to try to get this. And I got so close. But alas, it is not meant to be. Okay, I got lucky with that placement there. Not even gonna try to lie. Yeah, we'll use regular missiles. Because I need the supers for the actual trick here. Which with high jump makes it, like, trivial to actually get. You don't worry about, like, the specific timing and jumping with, like, the non-high jump method. Which is still perfectly doable, it just takes practice. Game, please. Okay, so that's everything there except for the speed booster related checks. Oh, I thought I was going to go further than that for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that. This is one of those few instances in which I know which way I'm going to go first. Technically, it's more efficient to try to go down and then just hope you get access to everything up here first. Actually, I know my luck. This is going to be required first anyway, because we're going to find, like, Fairy up here. There we go. Oh, that actually worked. Not expecting that. Yeah, that's a lot of power bombs. Nope, didn't get that one. There we go. Supers. Oh, how did that not make it? That'd have been so smooth. Oh, wave. Nice. Come on. We'll take E-tanks. Actually, amazed that shot made it. We've been moving to like just the right speed. No. I already have too many power bombs as it is. Yeah, basically the explosion radius of that power bomb, that looks like it should not have worked in that spot, but thankfully it did. That's kind of crappy too. Maybe missed one of the basic shots. Drops super nice. Ah, crap. I don't know why I tried that the way I did. I just made it slower. Yeah, I could have had that fight done a lot faster, but oh well. Trying to do that super quick for the menu there, but it just wasn't having it. Oh, I just missed. There, come on. Don't need that. I really should have done a save before this, just for the sake of time, but eh. I'm feeling bold and or irresponsible. Okay, I didn't need it, but we'll take it just because we're here. It was worth the risk. Yeah, come on. Get up there. Do your space jumpy thing. No. Holy crap, I don't know what I just did, but that was awesome. I was just like, bye, and just kept going. I think that was like the effect of like a mock ball and just like constantly spring jumping. But yeah, that was amazing. I want to try doing that more. You can technically wall jump off of those, but because of the fact that it's a moving hitbox, it gets like really weird and awkward to try to do. There we go. I mean, we do have charge, so in case we get plasma. Come on. I don't need those. That's a fun sound, I don't know why. Okay, so outside of getting Fantoon beaten, everything there was pretty much a dud. Which is unfortunate, but... And so, in this case, the best route would have actually been to do this, like, last. It's one of those things you don't know until you know. I should not have turned right there. Ah, damn it. Okay. I got the first damage boost, but I couldn't get the second one because I wasn't expecting to get the first one. And then I did, and I was like, wait a minute, what do I do now? Unfortunately, I don't have any practical means of getting to the item back there, so... Not going to. I guess I did kind of need to jump there. Okay, I like how that first shot missed the first one, but got hit the second one. Not sure how that works, but okay. More supers. Ah, damn it. First one got blocked. Great, stop cheating. Ah, damn it. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, I am actually at risk. There we go. Oh, that kind of sucked. Actually, grab some health here. And maybe I'll grab the super. I didn't need that. I was about to try to do a mock ball there, but then I realized that's actually not going to work for, like, anything. Ow. I did not think that I was going to be done in time. Cool. So do the proper logic checks first. We have waves, so we can just go pew. E-tank there, that's kind of nice. Come on. Oh, we want that. It's not required, but it is definitely desired. And then since we got the freebie E-tank, do a save split, go check Ice Beam. I guess we could still just go start checking stuff in Meridia. That actually might be the logic. Actually, I need to do this. Yeah, just need to go. Don't think, just go. Okay, just missiles there. something at least marginally useful in here. I don't want to reset if I don't have to. Oh, I think that was too early. Nope, perfect. So if there's nothing of use here, we'll reset. That's reset. Then we'll see what we can get in Bubble Mountain. Because we do have plenty of health and capability of getting over there and getting all those items. In fact, best case scenario is that we find Varia over there, and then we can just actually literally go mode everything right now. Yeah. Come on. You know what? We'll take that. Come on. Yeah, why not? We got a lot of heated rooms. Oh god. Actually, because of the fact we have this much health, let's start off with the harder room to take care of first. Or not so much the hardest, but at least the less likely to be consistent. Power bombs. Ah, crap. Okay. Didn't lose my spin at least. Reserve. Eh. That is less than ideal. So is that, but at least we avoided the spike damage. Yeah, I don't think we can make the jump up to the very top with just high jumps, so they kind of the standard route. We actually do need to refill here because we don't have enough health without this. We could technically do this run back and forth without Speed Booster, but we would be very tight on health, and I don't particularly want to do that right now. I suppose at this point we do have a couple of Crystal Flashes we can do if things get really hairy, so we'll go with this. Yeah, don't need those. We'll take that. Okay, something for more health than that. Come on. There we go. Oh, Speed Booster, hell yeah. Okay, so that does give us a little bit of something to work with. We can do all the checks in Crocomire now. Plus, we actually do have a way to get into the Meridia boss, to the Dragon. We needed either Speed Booster or Ice Beam to get the access there. We got, in my opinion, the better access to it, because that also makes us like a bunch of other things faster and more convenient too. I could just go with the health I have now, but this is too convenient. Not quite how I wanted to do it, but it worked. I mean, just because. Wait for the leg. Yeah, normally I do a speed booster strat to get into this, but honestly, with what we have more than enough to just do this. No point in making it more complicated than it needs to be. Ah, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't need more reserves. Swish. Damn it. Kind of screwed up the order I wanted to do that in, too. So I've got to reset all this up then. I'll take it. I should be able to get out of here with what I have now. I don't actually know if I can, but I think I can. Maybe not actually. Yeah. Don't have any kind of real flight. Alright. So it's good to know that it's just an E-tank, so it's not anything vital. And again, because why not? We just escaped this way, assuming the door was open. Damn it. That's my timing. More E-tanks. Okay then. Just give me another scene where I get like every single E-tank. Mostly accidentally. Oh, that was too early. Come on. Ah, crap. Okay. Short charge. Now we'll see what it is first. Let me see if I actually need to do that. Game. There. Game. There. Okay, it's not required. There are technically fast ways to do this, but hey. Can I do this with high jump boots? Probably not. Actually, yeah, I can if I do a proper run. At least try to do that. I don't know if I can make that work. There we go. It does work. Okay. Knowledge. Really. I should be better off using the charge beam attacks against bots in here than my missiles, because I do want to save those for Dragon himself, or herself. Can I get any refills? I can. Not for you. Because you are a butt. Oh, I wish I had plasma. There we go. I feel like that's slightly more ammunition than you usually get from him. Which I will take, I guess. Ah, damn it. It's so precise trying to get to get either one of the halfies. One of these days I'll get one of them. Ideally the full halfie, but I'll take the regular halfie if that's what it comes down to. Yeah, we don't need more energy. Even for the memes. That was helpful. There we go. No. So that means Raider is either going to be at one of the speed booster checks, or it's going to be at Plasma. Yeah, the return damage boosts are kind of precise in their timing. God damn it. That's easy to do it that way. It's gonna be in a speed booster check somewhere, most likely. Or with the amount of health that we have, it actually could be at X-ray. Or just like last time, we wound up having a logically required damage boost segment to get to X-ray for our key item, which is kind of stupid. But I guess that's what you basically get when you sign up for a randomizer of this kind. I should probably get some missiles in case I need to do a crystal flash. As best as I can. Wait, there's a refill station. Well, not a station, but a bunch of enemies up here I can farm for resources. Wow, one of them actually spawned so far out I can't even collect it. It's good enough for 2 crystal flashes, just in case. There we go, that should be enough. Well, it could be in one of the quicksand pits, I suppose. That'd be the best case scenario. Save split. Check right side first. So that way, if neither of them is anything useful, we can at least start off closer to the exit area. Now, what would suck is if we wind up finding like the grapple beam in the left side, so we have to go all the way back to the right side. There's our go mode. And just out of curiosity, what's this? Okay. We're not using it, but it's good to know where it is. Do the thing. Thank you. I always move right too early. I kind of wish I had taken that grapple beam now. Would have made this section a lot quicker and easier. As is, now I have to just keep doing this. Not a lot of pain, but... Well, not a lot of, like, hit or energy pain, but a lot of slow pain. Damn it. I think I jumped in time. No, I did not. Yeah, you don't necessarily always hear the sound of the jump when it works. I don't think that worked. Oh, of course, that time it worked. I don't... Over 3. Also, I like how we have 4 points in our reserve. There we go. That's how you do it. Got it. There we go. Ah, too early. There. Squish. All the squish. Nope. Damn. Yeah, I think I started that one too late. You do want to get a little bit more super missiles. God damn it. There we go. Now they're saved. Hi, game. Thank you. Game. Thought we had an understanding. Apparently not. Also, everything is so off-centered that my LCD is triggered. And now we're getting it. No. That's good. There we go. I do still want to try to find Ice Beam if I can. Either Ice or Plasma. To make sure at least a little bit faster in some sense. Nope. That is neither beam. Ah, not quite enough jump. Come on. Okay, we'll take plasma. I do like my convenience. Perfect. Okay. Got both of our beams. Yeah, because finding those two items where we did right now saves a lot more time than we spent getting those two items. That's the beauty of trying to do that. Yeah, this is one of the scenes I actually do want to try to rerun now that I know what the theoretical best routing is for these. At least as far as like general directions go. If I were to do this again, I would go through Meridia first, then go through Lower Norfair, and then finish up by Rex Ship, and I want to see what my time would have been. Not gonna be able to do this tonight, obviously, but at some point that is something I would kind of like to do with this seed, if I can actually remember to. What the actual time difference would have been, because there is definitely no shortage of E-tanks either. Come on. Okay. I did not jump in time. But I managed to jump up. Really? Game. But yeah, I managed to jump on the first frame out of the transition at least. I just realized this is the slow way since I don't have a grab beam. Damn it. Also, it sure as hell gonna beat the hell out of our average. No doubt about that. Yeah. Come on. Why am I stuttering there? Beautiful. Yeah. And of course I missed the input on the elevator. Ah, that was the closest I've ever gotten. The problem is you need to get the Metroid in more of like an elliptical motion in order to be able to get enough time to basically do a jump up, go into morph ball so you can show them your hitbox and sneak into the door. Yeah, I've never gotten that close with the baby skip before. One of these days I will get it, but I just don't know when. How did that not work? That was literally perfect. There we go. Maybe I was like too up against the wall to start. Maybe that's what caused it. I'm actually starting to consider not using the music randomizer anymore, specifically because of the way this fight sounds. I feel like it's doing this a lot more often lately. Come on. Why am I missing... Like, I feel like this area, for whatever reason, gives you, like, a bunch of dropped inputs that are just, like, hard to be able to predict. Damn it. I think my fall. How do you not die? Oh my god. A game! Seriously, what the hell? There. Yeah, definitely beat our average. I'll take that gladly. So we were missed. So we found out we didn't know where Grapple Beam was. We basically chose to skip it right to finding Varia. We don't know where bombs were. We don't know where Space Jump was. I'm gonna guess they were both in Lower Norfair. I don't know how accurate that's gonna be, but that's my guess. Because I want to try to get to bed at a decent time, given that I go back to work tomorrow morning, want to make sure I'm mostly rested. I'm going to fast forward like more than I normally do. 11, yeah, in-game time matching with real-life time. Doesn't always work out that way, but this time it did. Alright, so here are the stats. We got health tank, Yeah, that's a lot of power bombs. So no deaths, 1 reset. Yeah, Crocomire was super quick, holy crap. Almost 6 minutes exactly for Turian 1. That was with me, like, messing up portions of that, holy crap. For Space Jump and bombs. Where were they? Space Jump was Energy Tank Fire Fleas. Yeah, I think that was in Lower Norfair. Bomb was in Super Missile Crateria. Where is that? Because I know we never checked ship PBs. Unless that was the climb. I think that was the climb, actually. Yeah, we never got to checking that either. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for the night. Tomorrow we'll be doing some randomizers of some kind. I don't know what yet. I'm kinda leaning toward Deer Force. I'm kinda leaning toward doing an SMZ3 and kinda more preparation in case my run does get accepted into Fastest Furs in November. But yeah, I might do that. I might do something else. I don't know yet. But yeah, come by tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, and we'll see what happens, see what I end up getting up to. And until then, have a good night.